What's up, guys? Welcome in. We're gonna go ahead and get started with our leg day today. So let's grab this bar, load her up. I know, it's crazy. I'm actually almost on time. Like, what? Who even am I? How are you doing today, Celsi? All right, we'll warm up with that. We'll bring some clips for when we get a little bit heavier. What's up, Rome? Look at you go, right? Almost, Rome. Almost. Good morning. Wadia, thank you so much. 35-month resub. I can't believe it's almost been 3 years, man. That is crazy. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you. How are you doing today, Wadia? Did you do a run or anything, or planning to do a run today? I would ask about stretching, but I think we already know how that's going. Storm, Len, good morning, guys. Good morning. Much love. How are you doing? Let's see. We'll go ahead. Start with this. So we're doing calf glute bridge first. Calf glute bridge is just halfway up, or sorry, halfway down to all the way up. So just a very small range of motion, but really focusing on those glutes. You had legs yesterday and some abs? Nice. Let's go, let's go. Love to hear that. So it struggled yesterday with push. Just tired, not feeling it. What was wrong? Didn't get enough sleep. Good morning. You said, oh, wow. And Joe, and Joe. Well, I guess good morning to you too. We'll go ahead. You already know my leg days. Love my leg days because I can do it in my socks. All right. You said, no running for a big bout when you were out. You're presently having stitches in your back from an oh, we'll start running again in a few weeks. Oh, that's not fun. Are you doing anything while you're waiting for that to heal? Are you doing any sort of like biking or maybe some lifting or anything like that? Stretching or none at all? Just like, just hanging out. Not really. Maybe walking. Maybe walking, right? Sleep wasn't the issue, at least not yesterday. Just tired. Just the overall fatigue of everything. The travel, yeah. I know when you get thrown out of a routine and then you try to go back into it. I mean, I know, granted, you don't really have a routine, right? Because your work changes so much, which sort of sucks. It really does. You can't get on like a set schedule if you're working. Oh, this day I'm working like 8 to 2. Next day I'm working 2 to 11. Next day, So it's a little hard. I wish I could just give you a set, like, all right, you will be a closer, That works great for you. All right, enough procrastinating. Let's just do this first warm-up round. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Easy. Easy day, easy day. All right. I'll load her up with the 35s next. We'll go 205. Yeah. probably do a nice easy 5 here. I think we'll probably start at 295 for Cass. Let's see. No leg day. What do you mean, no, Neo? What do you mean? Hey, nope. Everybody's still here. We're good. We're good. We're good. He said, yesterday you saw your gym crush. You asked her about the next movie. Did you already go? Oh, I was about to say, did you already go? You said the next movie. Did you already do? Oh, but she has a boyfriend. You shot your shot, dude. Maybe next time. Keep shooting though. Keep shooting, because I mean, you can't. I mean, you never know what'll happen, right? You never know. Just sitting. Just sitting. What? Not even a walk. Come on, you got this, man. You got this. I believe in you. Hey, what's up, Scotty? How's it going? Man, how's the rest of your workout? Welcome in. Welcome in. We're just warming up here. We're doing our calf glute bridge. Do you have a question? Oh, okay. All right. But yeah, for you, those of you guys who don't know Scotty, we rated him the other day. Who was it? Celsi and Phoenix. They're like, oh, we got somebody new for you. I'm like, all right, let's hear it. They were like, yeah, he does charity work. Done. Done. We are rating him. And 5. All right. We'll go ahead, add on the rest of the weight. We'll start. Again, for those of you guys just coming in here, this is a calf glute bridge. Before y'all come at me, this range of motion is a lot smaller than a regular hip thrust. This is just halfway down to all the way up, really focusing on those glutes. We got 255. I know. I'm putting these on in the most like, it's just easier. It's easier than putting so many 45s on there because I don't feel like going to get my deadlift jack and trying to like lift it up. So I'm like, these slide on and off easily. All right. One more set of 10s and then we'll be set to go. All right. There you go. Is that frustrating? When you're missing the benchmarks you'd hit routinely, I dare say easily, you'll bounce back eventually. It's just, you've been on and off, man. It's been, with everything going on, like I can see it with your travel, with work, with all that sort of stuff. Nutrition-wise, I haven't asked you about nutrition-wise in a while. How are you feeling with that? You know? Because obviously, when you said, you know, I'd hit those easily, were you eating a little more, right? Usually, when you tend to be in at least maintenance or surplus, those lifts, those PRs, man, they could, speaking from experience. I'm like, dang, okay, all right, let's go. New weight, who's this? Let's see. You said make it awkward, stare directly. Oh boy. Nah, this doesn't have to be an awkward move, but there's so many, like if you don't want to set up, we're really hoping to get this hip thrust machine here. I don't know when, but it hopefully it will be within this next year. Setting up for it is the worst, so I'd rather just plate load it. But we'll see. When I get some more updates about possible expansion that way or in a new location, I'll let you guys know. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I was debating stopping at 10. Debating stopping at 10. Oh, man. That's rough. I'll refrain from telling you about the cookies and cream kisses that I'm snacking on. Oh man, other than that, I feel like I've been eating fairly well. You cut out the junk primarily. Calorie wise though, do you feel like you're maintaining? Do you feel like you're losing? Do you feel like you're gaining? Where do you feel like you're at? Is this your way of telling us you finally got with your gym crush? Right. Isn't that a thing though? You start dating or whatnot, and then you go through this like honeymoon phase and gain all this weight because all you guys want to do is just go out to eat and all that sort of stuff. You haven't spoken to her since that first day? I had high hopes for you, dude. I had high hopes for you. Dating when antisocial. A little counterintuitive there. A little bit. Just a little bit. All right. I'm gonna go up by 10 pounds until these glutes can't lift 15. And then from there, we'll just do as many as we can. At least minimum 10, but always shooting for 15. You hit 15, we got to go up. But, man, I'm gonna be tired tomorrow morning. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna show up tomorrow morning. Just a little preemptive FYI for you guys. I probably will show up, but maybe not. There's like a 20% chance, maybe 30% chance that I won't. All right, let's do this next round. Get these yawns out of the way first. So oxygen in my lungs. Let's do it. I'm debating. I'm like, oh, if I go up, will I make 15? I barely made 15 there. I thought 14 was going to be it. Oh, this still burns. Oh, this still burns. Ow, glutes on fire. Okay. Just debating in my mind right now. Go up maybe 2.5. We'll go up 2.5 this time. We'll go 310. Oh, man. Talk about cardio, though. Talk about cardio. Who needs cardio when you could just do 15 reps? He said, watch, not only will she be here tomorrow, she'll be early. I don't think so, Celsi. I really don't think so. I may not be going to bed tonight or tomorrow morning till like 3 a.m. So I highly doubt it, unless for some reason I get 4 hours and then I just come up and yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. He said, isn't it words exceptionally rare for you to miss a stream? Yeah, it's pretty rare. Unless I'm traveling or something, or I'm like, super sick or whatnot. Usually I don't miss. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I feel like my lift tomorrow is gonna suck anyway, because my sleep is gonna be awful. Your weight bounces up and down within 5 pounds, so you're pretty close to maintenance. Yeah, I would say so too. I would definitely say so. 3 a.m. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting dragged. I'm getting dragged out. And it's on a Thursday. Like, who's out on a Thursday? I don't want to go out in general. I don't want to go out in general. But I committed to it months ago. Months ago. You ever do that? You're just like, sure, yeah, I'll go. And then the day finally comes and you're like, oh, why did I commit to this? Why? Yeah, I woke up and I'm like, I don't want to go. But nah, we'll go. We'll see how it goes. All right, let's go. 310. See how this feels. I can already tell it's going to burn. 15's a goal. Thanks. Have a good one. You said 4 hours of sleep, just like Gym Mom does every day. Actually, she gets more than that. She definitely gets more than that. I think she goes to bed. Typically, she goes to bed. I think between she told me like 9 and 10. No, but no. Beforehand, Gym Mom would not sleep. She would never sleep. She worked third shift. She would like come home, take us to school or whatnot, or like during summer, like when we were home, she'd maybe sleep for like 2 or 3 hours and then get up and then clean and cook and like this woman never slept. It was crazy. I was like, how do you run off of 3 hours of sleep a day? Or yeah, I guess a day because that's when she would sleep. I'm like, that's not good. It's not good. Izo, give your time away. You're going out socially. Are the 4 horse? What? What? Who's a 4 horseman? Yeah, no, it'll be Zoops and I, one of my friends, her fiance, I think another guy, this other girl, her sister. So it's like a big group of us. It's a big group of us. Can you tell the excitement on my face? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, let me do this next round. I'm just glad. Oh, I don't have my nursing shift this weekend. I'm just really glad I don't have my nursing shift this weekend. Otherwise, man, Friday night is a bust. Or I guess Thursday to Friday night is a bust. Saturday night would be a bust as well too, because man, I feel like I always don't sleep well the day before I work a nursing shift. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like I'm scared I'm gonna miss my alarm because I've done that once. Oh my gosh. I know I'm procrastinating. But let me let me tell you real quick. Real quick. I woke up, I was supposed to be at work. It was 7 a.m. I was supposed to be clocked in at like 6:40 in the morning. I jump out of bed. And then I listened to a voicemail and it's like, hey Joe, we're just letting you know you're on call today. And I'm like, praise God. Praise God I'm on call because I would have been an hour late. Oh man. But yeah. So now I think ever since then I'm like very like I'm gonna wake up for it, right? Okay, let me just do it now. No. You too. You too, as I'm dying. Ow. Ow. All right, we're going up another 2.5. Ow, because we made it. That afterburn. It was feeling better. And then it was like, oh, hold on a minute. We're not done burning. Okay. Sweet. Let's see. Joe, you're disappointed. Honestly, though, are you really disappointed? I feel like let me put this back a little bit. I feel like you should already know by now that I would disappoint you, honestly. I don't try. I don't try to disappoint on purpose, I promise. But the amount of references that I do not get should just know by now. Talk less, work out more, but my glutes are still recovering. Give them a minute, man. Give them a minute. Work and lurk. Been busy past few weeks. Miss ya. Dude, E-Border, I've been thinking about you recently. Like, you know, I haven't seen you in a while, so I was just hoping everything's all good. Family's good. Man, it has been a while, but yeah, thanks for coming in, saying hi. I appreciate you. I'm glad to hear that. Makes my heart happy. Crack Luck, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Let's see. Is that a Bible verse? I don't think so. Is it? Weeping, moaning, gnashing of teeth? Where is that? I don't know. I don't know that one then. It was a biblical reference. Phoenix? We're doing hip thrusts. We're not doing squats, dude. How are you doing today? Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh, it's getting warm. 8, 9, and 10. All right. Biggest is the schedule. Was on vacation and stuff. That's fun. That's fun. I hope you had a great time. But I'm still here, still working out. Yes. Love to hear that, man. He said, wishing you didn't have to go to work. Don't we all? Don't we all? Describe the experience of those who are excluded from the kingdom of God. Well, I guess I'll have to go back to Luke then. Guess I'll have to go. Your schedule changed, so now you're actually able to watch Joe on Thursdays and Fridays. Hey, yo! Nice, nice, nice. You're like, hey, new workout here, new workout. when you went to work yesterday, one of the guys said that he was going to get an injection to lose weight. Tried to discourage him from it, um, and to work on doing it naturally and doing the lifestyle change. Yeah, I mean, 100%. That's the way that I would say for people as well too. But so many people, unfortunately, just want like a quick fix. They're just like, you know, I don't just suppress my appetite, right? Just suppress my appetite so I don't eat. But you know, it's their life. It's their life. They do what they will with it. Um, but yeah, it was nice of you for trying to encourage him to try to do it naturally. Because man, doing it naturally definitely is. It's hard. It's hard. Don't get me wrong. When those hunger hormones hit and you're trying to lose weight, like it's hard to be like, I just want food, and then you're like, no, you ate your calories already, right? So I mean, I get it, but hey, sometimes you just have to put in the work. Good things take time and patience, right? Consistency. Of course, she may not be here tomorrow. Very true. I already warned you guys. I forewarned. I may or may not be here, depending on how much sleep I got. Am I going to be sleeping in and being like, skip my workout? And then maybe I'll do my workout on Saturday? Or am I going to be up and I'm like, well, I'm up already. Let's go. And then I'll be all monotone, like, yeah, I got like 3 hours of sleep. It's okay. We'll make this upper body workout. Um, what's up, Sarah? Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Cog. Good morning, Conrad. How are you guys doing today? How are you feeling? We're about to hit our last round. What are we? Are we at 3:15? Are we at 3:15 yet? Yeah, I think so because we were at 3:10 for the last one. 3:15. Okay. This this looks so ugly. I wish I had like 3 plates on here instead of that and be like, what is that? Trying to count it all out. But it takes a lot more effort to put the 3 plates on. It's easier to just slide them on like that. They just don't look as pretty. All right. Get our last one. Halfway down. Or not even, just trying to keep the shins vertical all the way up. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. I imagine my heart rate being like 200 beats a minute right now. Ow. Okay, and dropping. Oh my gosh. That was good. That was good. How'd that full hip extension look? I was really trying to make sure getting that weight all the way up. Okay. We're good now. Hey, what's up, Malik? Thank you, thank you. How have you been, man? How's your workouts and stuff going? Actually, I'll put these here. Now the real workout begins. Putting away the weights. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. How long you been on this book for? It's been a while, right? It's been a while. What's your ultimate goal? Are you trying to do a show or anything like that? Or are you just trying to just build more muscle? Putting weights away is really the hardest thing. It's all the thing that slows you down in the workouts. Facts. So actually, my procrastination and just talking to you guys slows me down. But yes, putting all these weights back sucks. So yes, the weights come off easier, but it would have been a lot faster to just put away 6 45-pound plates instead of like all these little plates. Workout's good. Let's see how I'm doing good this morning. Workout's going good. We just finished our first exercise, so not too bad. Now we're gonna go ahead to our belt squat, hit some belt squat RDLs, hit some Bulgarians, some glute focus back extensions. I like today, except the Bulgarians suck. I do not like the Bulgarians. Got me sore for like 2 to 3 days afterwards. Everything else, I'm like, oh, not too bad, not too bad. But oh, he's like, just trying to be wider than I was yesterday. There you go. There you go. He's like, I ain't cutting my food. I ain't being in a deficit. Don't take that food away from me. I feel that though, man. I feel that. I go on unintentional bulks sometimes, and I'm like, oh, I gotta rein it back a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not huge by all means, not that big, but definitely bigger than I was before. Almost there. Almost there. Right, right. That's funny. Start to fill out. Coordination of your muscles seem to have greatly improved. I believe so too, man. I believe so too. I always go back and forth of, should I go in a cutting phase? Should I try to reveal some of the muscle that I built? Because now I feel just look a little fluffier than beforehand. I used to be a lot more defined, and now I'm just like, eh. Which I mean, it happens. It happens. I go back and forth, but and then I'm like, nah, I like food too much. It's okay. We're good where we're at. Smooth here. guys. You go back and forth some weeks, you don't eat enough, and then you lose 10 pounds. My gosh. I put on about like 10 or 15 pounds, but it took me a while to do so. But again, too, you losing 10 pounds and me losing 10 pounds, something completely different. Completely different. Why cut when you can just build more muscle? You got a good meal prep schedule now. Oh, nice. Do you make your own meal preps or do you utilize like a meal prep service or anything like that? Actually, let me grab this one here before it gets too heavy and then I'm not trying to push this down. With like almost 200 pounds on it. And stretch the fluff out. No, I did not see a parade or anything like that. Memorial Day was good though. It was good. Customer literally looked at you. Wait, literally just told me you look like you've been hiring the gym? Dude, well that's a pretty great compliment. You cook your own food. You need to buy everything in bulk. I got you, I got you. I mean, how many calories do you eat a day? How many calories do you eat in a single day? I used to be able to eat more back when I used to run. Now I don't run anymore. So now I feel like my maintenance calories dropped a little bit. Obviously, I'm not burning as many in a day. Ah. um, let's see. Your maintenance 4,200. Dude, 4,200 calories. That's like my 2 days. It's like, all right, day one, day two has passed, and I'm still maintaining there. That's crazy. But for the last 2 weeks, you've been closer to 5,000. Dude, you've also started to play some pickleballs. Pickleball's been really popular lately. And soccer against your cardio is an all-time high. How does it feel? How does it feel running, chasing after a ball, being like so much denser? So much denser. He said, I'm just gonna go hide in a closet now. Yeah, that's so much. He said, which will make you stronger, 30 reps or six? The six will definitely make you stronger. Usually, if you're trying to go more for like strength wise, usually higher weight, lower reps. Um, Again, too, like if you're trying to build muscle, which I guess you weren't really asking for building, but making sure that you at least take take your sets, your working sets, maybe close to anywhere between 0 to like 2 or 3 reps in reserve. So making sure that intensity, that work effort is there, right? You don't just want to go through an exercise and be like, yeah, and casually could have repped out like another 6, 7, or whatever. You're not really doing yourself a favor that way. But you can definitely grow with different rep ranges as long as intensity is up there. Again, too, there's a lot of nuances in there. How much volume you're doing, all that sort of stuff. There's always too much, but you felt like trash at first, but now you're starting to feel like you did when you were 160, so it's a lot better. That's great. That is great. I want to get back into my running just because I want to do like Spartan races and those obstacle course races and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm also maybe a little discouraged from running. First off, timing wise, I'm always here and I hate the treadmill, so I'm gonna have to suck it up and use the treadmill sometime. But second, I used to be so much faster than what I am, obviously. And so I feel like just going back and being like, wow, I just feel so slow is just so discouraging mentally that it doesn't make me want to go back to running. But I know you got to just stick through it because, I mean, you stuck through it. You're starting to feel a little better. You too, Rome? You too? Doing a lot more mobility and functional movements in your workouts now. That's good. That is really, really good. I've been adding some more as well too. I want to say some weeks are better than others for mobility wise. Sometimes I'll just be like waiting for a client and I'll do some sort of like, bottoms up kettlebell press, trying to do some like different banded stuff, foam rolling, all that sort of stuff. Let's see. Oh man, yeah. When you worked at the gym, runners complained of knee pain. I mean, not always. Not always. But honestly, sometimes knee pain doesn't even come from the knee. Sometimes it could be a problem from the ankle. It could be a problem from the hip. Like it's not necessarily the knee itself. For sure, dude. For sure. We can be our own greatest enemies sometimes. I'm like getting in my head, girl, you used to run this at a 6:45. What are you doing at an 8:30 pace? And I'm just like, ah. Yeah. And I'm like dying. And I'm like, I need to get back into 7s at least. But yeah, I haven't ran in so long. So long. Consistently. Sometimes I'll be like here and there, like, a little run here, a little run there. And then that makes me discouraged because I'm like, I feel so slow. So it sucks, but we'll get over it. What's up, Snow Daffy? Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, basketball's the only cardio you can tolerate for sure. Rose, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Crunchy Nugs. Thank you. Appreciate the support, guys. We'll go ahead and do our next round. Oh, that fan feels so good. I think I'm going to ditch this sweater here within the next few rounds. It's getting warm in here. Just feel my whole backside. Oof. What's up, Twigbot? Week going well there? It is, man. It is. I can't complain. How about you? How's your week going? Gonna grab second breakfast. Go enjoy. I didn't have much this morning, actually. I didn't have much this morning. I had one of those little fruit bars, those little fruit chews. Have you seen those before? The little that's it bar. And I had a kiwi. So some carbs, not really much protein, but I'll get my protein afterwards. I'll be eating my meal prep rice, some turkey slice or turkey cubes. Boiled eggs are in there. I have been eating, so my mom has a garden and she goes grocery shopping for me. She'll bring me a little bag in the morning with some like green onions, with some tomatoes and cucumbers. She brought me some eggplants the other day. It's great. It is great. I'm waiting. I don't know when raspberry season is, but I'm waiting for her raspberry bush to grow so I can go pick some raspberries. Nice chill vibes. Yes, yes. Okay. Man, I should have told her to plant some avocados. You know? Because you can just use an avocado seed, right? And plant it. I've seen some videos about that. I'll have her plant some avocados because I love avocados. I actually just ran out. Probably should stop by the store today, grab some. Debating. Going up last. I'm like debating, should I go up? Maybe not. Maybe not. How? Whew. I'm up on your large 2K display. Looking sharp there. Thanks, man. Thank you. Do I feel sharp today? Maybe. Maybe. What's up, Sergeant? Dude, we're doing well. We're doing well. We have one more round here. We'll hit some Bulgarians. Some glute focus back extensions. Almost done. I say almost done, but we're only halfway through. Only halfway. Did you get a workout in today? Are you planning to work out sometime a little later? That burned. That burned. That afterburn really hit. Planning on it. Sweet. What's on the agenda today? What we hitting? See, I go back and forth. I'm like, if I went on a little bit of a deficit, my quads would be poking through so much more. So much more. I'm like, they're there though. They're definitely there. I'll tell you that. Oh, you've been starting to do full body workouts. So a little bit of everything. Awesome. How many days a week do you do your full body? You like that more than what you have been doing? Got an easy dumbbell day for you. You went to failure. Max on everything yesterday with machines. Back to machines tomorrow. Gotcha, Paris. Dude, let's go. Let's go. So so for machines for sure, definitely take them to failure. You can. Usually like the first or second set, I'll go anywhere between like, sometimes I'll hit 0, but try to keep like maybe 1 rep in reserve, maybe 2, just so then I can actually like really, really push on the last round. But man, that's awesome. Let's go. You said 3 to 4 days that you're doing a full body. Nice, man. That's good. How have you been feeling on it? Romeo, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Let's see. You said it actually feels like it works better for you. Dude, that's perfect. Schedule wise or like recovery wise or all of the above? That's great. Find a split that works for your schedule that you're able to recover from. And yeah, obviously recovery factors are definitely big into it, making sure your nutrition is good, your sleep, your stress and everything all managed. But yeah, in the beginning, for those of you guys who are just like, I don't want to be sore, you will be sore. You add a new exercise, you add new movements, stuff that you're not used to, you add extra weight, like your muscles will feel that. They will feel that. So in the beginning, it is pretty rough, but then after the first like 2 weeks or so, it gets a lot better. You just have to continue being consistent, stick through it. All right, let's hit this last one. We're gonna stay here. I already determined. Last round was like, oh, huge bird. Oh, ow, ow. Oh man, you do like it. You see some result, both nice. You do 1 day workout, rest the other day, and so on. Okay, so on off. Got you. Ooh, you low-key love the soreness. Honestly though, not gonna lie, it's most of the time I really don't get too sore. I just started adding Bulgarians back in within this past like 2-3 weeks. So that has been giving me a little bit of soreness, but I sort of do too. I sort of like it as well too. But again, just know soreness doesn't always equal progress, You will get more efficient at it. Your body will get used to that movement and everything. And there will be a time where, yes, you're still working, mechanical tension is there, but you're not gonna be like super sore, But no, I low-key like it too. What's up, TJ? Good morning. You've been making some cold Japanese cucumber salads lately. So easy, so good to fill you up while you're on 1900 calories. Recipe, please. How do you make your cold Japanese cucumber salads? Because that sounds freaking amazing, and I would love to hear that. I love cucumbers. I think cucumbers are probably one of my favorite. What's up, Buzzing? Good morning. You have split squats today. You're like, I'm scared. It's all right. We're about to hit our Bulgarians too. We can go through them together, Buzzing. Let's do them together. We can conquer it. Three. I don't know why I'm counting these out. And okay. Your breakfast: 2 eggs, cheese, pepperoni, chili oil, some olives. I'm not a big olive person. I am not a big olive person, unfortunately. I wish I was. Olives have so many um, great nutritional value to it, but unfortunately, my palate does not like olives. Okay, we'll grab our weights for the Bulgarians. Oh, you're good. You can go through. It's totally fine. What's up, hero? How you doing? Oh, Zook. Wasn't much, but you have a short shift. You're off at 2. Thing I do your some steak tonight. Okay, okay. What's up, Teddy? I'm good. I'm good. How are you doing? This is your first leg day in a month, but not really though. Not really, because didn't you just do like the Murph and you were practicing squats for it? So technically, um, you use the Meadowline grater for the cold Japanese cucumbers for thin slices. Add some salt to pull out the water to crisp them up. Let them sit a bit. Wash them, pat them dry in a bowl. Mix some vinegar, soy sauce, sesame seeds, and add it to the cucumber. Oh, that sounds so good. I don't have one of those mandolin slices though. I'd have to cut them by hand, and I probably won't get thin enough slices by hand. For a second, Joe got my hopes up for some hamstring curls, but now I just see Bulgarians. Hey, you know what? Yeah, I still haven't done my hamstring curls that I was supposed to be doing Monday. Yeah. Hey, if we have time, we can do some hamstring curls at the end. Ow. Oh, those suck so bad. What's up, Chardito? Good morning. Add some sesame oil for a cheat code if your macros allow it. Ooh. Sesame oil is good. It is really good. When I tried that one, the one poke bowl with the salmon, there's sesame oil in there, sriracha and everything. I'm like, oh my goodness, this sounds amazing. This is amazing. How have I not heard? I have not tried all these. But I mean, like, growing up in an Albanian household, sesame oil, sriracha sauce aren't usually, the spices and stuff that we use. It's a lot of feta, olive oil, stuff like that. You're like, you have time, Texas? How have you been? How's everything going? He said, if we have time. Good joke. I like how you already know that there will not be time left. Oh man, what's up, Eco? How you doing? Hamster curls, which is to hold two hamster balls and bicep curl them. Two hamster balls, like the little hamsters in their wheel. Is that what you're talking about? In their little like, I know what you're talking about. You just put them in like a little ball-looking thing, and then they go run around. Um, on the plus side, abs are looking kind of yoked right now. Okay, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. What's up, Kumu? How have you been, dude? How's your workouts and stuff going? How are you feeling? Okay. Let me do this next round, even though I really, really don't want to. I'm gonna feel these. I'm 100% gonna feel these. Oh my goodness. Some chunky hamsters can be heavy. Good bicep workout. Can they be 20 pounds? I could do some 20 pounders. Anything less than that, I don't think I'll be getting much out of it. Oh my goodness. 5 chains. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. We're doing this exercise without weights, and they're already horrible. Dude, they're awful. They are awful. I just absolutely, just hate myself, right? No. They're awful, but they're so good. They're really good. I'm really, really trying to focus on, all right, get low. The one thing I'm scared of, I'm like, if I get too low, what if I can't get back up? What if I just can't get back up? No, at least with these, it'll be easy to just put the weights down and come up. But man, I can already start to feel this quad is going to be tight. It is going to be extra tight for the next probably 3 days. Um, let's see. Ooh, some of their techniques. Nice, nice. All right. Thanks for the alert, Teddy. See you later. It says going good. You made a mini goal to have no booze or nasty food until this was the work summer party. What do you mean nasty food? I don't think anybody wants to eat nasty food. Also, the time I start this month, the deal I made with a friend, and they're good for the month. If they're good for the month too, then you get some chicken wings. All right, so you're doing it for the chicken wings. You're like, all right, we're gonna go strong for the chicken. Okay, if that's motivation enough, dude, actually, like having someone to like be and like challenge yourself with is definitely a good goal. Something to keep you honest, keep you going, because it's hard. It's hard. If you're used to like drinking, if you're, I'm assuming nasty food, you're talking more like more junk food type stuff, is what I'm assuming you're trying to say. You know, it's hard if that's like typically what your diet consists of. Just switching everything all at once cold turkey is pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Usually trying to, you know, ease into it a little bit, make little swaps here and there until you get a little more used to it and stuff like that could be a little more sustainable. But hey, if it's a short period of time, you're getting in, getting out, hopefully you have a nice backup plan of getting out, like having a nice plan of like, all right, now that I'm done with this, what are we gonna do, right? I feel like that's where a lot of people struggle the most. It's like, all right, so you can get the weight off, you know, it's literally just being in a deficit, eating less than what your body burns. Obviously, if you have some sort of like, you know, thyroid issue, hormone type stuff, like that could hinder it for sure. But all in all, like it does come down to the calories. You don't eat as much as your body burns, you will lose that fat. So once people like get to where they're at, whether it be some sort of diet, it's usually after that they're just like, all right, well, I mean, I can eat this, right? Like I've been so good for this long, like I deserve this, I deserve that. And then before you know it, it's like, oh shoot, where, how'd these extra 10 pounds get on right now, you know? So okay, round three. Oh man, I'm dreading these so much. I'm glad you guys are here because I feel like if you guys aren't here, I would just skip it and be like, that's good enough. That's good enough. We don't have to do this round. That's fine. And 10. How? Do it for the wings. He's like, I'll refrain on commenting on nasty food. Rome's like, yogurt, cottage cheese, bananas. And I'm like, but that's not nasty. You know, maybe to some people. Um, oh, gotcha. You meant stuff like loaded fries, wings, stuff. Meal prep is solid though. Definitely have a plan. All right, man. All right, let's go. Some high protein, delicious foods. You got Thanks. My heart was beating out of my chest. I was leaning over like this, and I feel like I felt my heartbeat. Like, oh my goodness, it was my heart is working right now. It is working. Whew. Um, you can relate to that so hard. Shout out to chat, right? If it wasn't for you, these won't be getting done. I feel like done. We're okay. We've done enough. You've been eating the same burrito for lunch for like the past 4 months. You made some healthy chicken burritos in bulk and froze them. Dude, that works great, Storm. That's awesome. That's the way to go, though. That is the way to go. Convenience, just make it all in bulk. You know, you're already making the chicken, you're already making whatever, and it's a burrito. You just put everything in the middle and roll it up, right? So definitely just make a ton, freeze them, you know, microwave them when you're ready. Dude, that's perfect. Easy, simple, and they're good. They're good. Some people, unfortunately, can't do like the same foods, you know, for more than a few days. Or some people really don't like leftovers, which is like which is sad. I was like, I love leftovers. Leftovers are like better than actual like when they first are done. At least to me, to me. So yeah, it's hard because then you have to be like, all right, now I have to cook for the same day, and then I have to cook for this day, and I have to cook for this day. So if you can, if you don't mind, having that meal prep, getting it all done in bulk the week before, or depending how many you do and freeze them, can really, really help save on time. And then, it's just quick and easy. Let me just pop this out of the fridge or freezer, put it in the microwave, boom, you're all set. Airplane. I thought you were lurking. I thought you were lurking, Teddy. What's up, Joe? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing? You said they're still good. You look forward to them every day. Yes, yes. I look forward to my stuff as well too. But there will come a time after about like, it could be 6 months. It could be, I don't know. It just depends. There will be a day where all of a sudden I start eating it and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this for now. And then I go on a complete like do not eat for, I don't know, a few months or something like that. And then I'll go back on it. And it's like, oh, I like it again. No big deal. No big deal. But it happens. It's a beautiful Wednesday indeed. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. And I'm like, what's beautiful? It's cloudy and overcast here. It's not super beautiful. No, but it is a beautiful day. It's always a beautiful day. You woke up this morning, so it's a great day. Oh, last leg or last round. I wish it was last leg. Okay. Yep. I feel it. I feel it already. Okay. It's funny. I really try to make these as glute focused as I can, and my quads keep screaming through. I don't know if it's just my quads are weak or my quads are just trying to take over or what it is. I'm like, hinge more glutes, more hip flexion, less knee flexion. But my quads are still like, nah, we still in here, bro. We still in the game. Done. Oh gosh. Done. You just hear gasping for air back here. It's fine. I'm alive still. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Those are so rough. Oh my goodness. Yes, Rome, yes. Oh, amen, man. Old boy, thanks for the follow. Appreciate your support, dude. We'll put these back on. We're gonna go do our glute focus back extensions. I don't want to lift my legs up. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna grab my green band. We're gonna do, uh-oh, some glute focus, back extensions. Almost out of water. We'll take you guys to the back first. Uh-oh, now you see behind me. Nice. Hold up. There you go. This part needs to be tightened a little bit so it doesn't, there you go. And move you guys to this side. There you go. Perfect. We're by the water because I'm almost out. Got your oil change. Nice work. Nice work. I can change the oil myself. Almost out of water. Do we have strength to use the fountain? Stay tuned. John, where have your sarcastic comments been all day? Okay, let me grab the band. How's it going? Good, good. Glad to hear that. You said what? Oh, 5 months since you've worked out? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, first day back is usually a little brutal, but it gets better. Yes. It gets better. Okay. There you go. And okay. You said you know how to check your oil. Never change it though. Maybe once I get a garage. Yeah. I grew up with my dad always changing the oil, so I would always go out with him because I always thought it was a lot of fun to change the oil. So that's how I knew. Okay. So this was absolute torture. This hurt more than freaking like 75 pounds. I think I got to like 14 for the other one last week. Okay. Chat's all to the side. Turns out they want you to do work, and apparently that's more important than making sarcastic comments on Twitch. Pretty lame if you ask me. You know, I guess I can understand where they're coming from, John. I guess I can understand. Ooh, your mom taught you? Nice. Nice, nice. There you go. But you've never done it, so I forgot. Leaving it to the pros. That's funny. Ow. Ow. Bee burn. I think this day out of all days gets my heart rate up the most. I think every single exercise, I think I was like dying to catch my breath. Like the calf glute bridge. I think how I would rate it, Bulgarians number 1, these number 2, calf glute bridge, and then the RDLs. Maybe I wasn't going hard enough on the RDLs though. Who knows? Tay, hey hombre, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, man. Appreciate the support. Hi, Tiger. Good morning, dude. Good morning. How's your day going so far? Said pump that blood. Force that marrow to make more red blood cells. What? All right, John. Tay, tell me a little about yourself. Do you work out at all? Fun fact, actually not really a fun fact. I have very, very small red blood cells, but I have a lot of red blood cells. So, yeah. At least that's what my doctor told me when they took my labs. Like, yeah, you have a lot, but they're tiny. I'm like, okay, is that all right? They're like, yeah, that's fine. I'm like, okay. Thought you were talking about my, oh, hey, Tay, how you doing? Yeah, no. Tay's funny. So for some reason, so we put a blanket on one of our computer chairs for the cats to sit on there. And Tay loves to sit, and then her, like, all you'll see is her neck just like off the side of it, and she sleeps like that. And I'm like, are you okay? She loves sleeping like that. I'll just walk in and just see like just her body, and then I can't even see her head because it's on the other side there. Well, I'm not even going to read that out loud because so many people will take that out of context, John. I am not even going to read that out loud. He said, hope you're amazing so far today. You work out to maintain, stay below a certain body fat percentage. Gotcha. Do you do that for like a competition or anything like that? Or like below what like body fat percentage are you trying to achieve or trying to maintain, I guess? You're gonna get your workout in it as well. Sounds good, Sergeant. Go get that full body, man. You got this. We're almost done here. We got 2 more rounds here. We should be good. No loner. I stay below 50%. You know, what a goal. What a goal. Okay. Good. Okay, yep, that's it. Oh. Ow. You pinned it. Ow. You pinned what? Oh, that hurts. He said, no need to read it, Joe. So everyone, oh, that's what you pinned. So everyone can take it out of context. Oh, Buddha, Black Buddha, thank you so much for the 22-month resub. Dude, I appreciate you so much. How have you been, man? How's everything going? How's life? I hope life is treating you well. I really hope so. A study from McMaster's University also challenges the old gym law instead states that lifting relatively light weights, about 50% of your one rep max, for about 20 to 25 is just as efficient for building strength and muscle as lifting heavier for 8 to 12. Is this legit? So like I mentioned before, like if you're wanting to, you can grow with 6 reps, you can grow with 25 reps, it's just how close you take it to failure, how hard are you actually working, what's the intensity of your sets, you know that's what really matters, the mechanical tension, the effort, that's what really matters. So again, morning. So yeah, you can do both. That's why some people have higher reps in there, and then also too, depending on the exercise. Would I want to do 30 reps of back squats? Probably not. I would probably love to do 6 reps, right? The fewer the better, right? But like on something like hip thrust or something like this glute focused back extension, you can definitely take it a little bit more, especially because you're working the glutes here in that shortened position. So again, too, it's going to depend on like the exercise and everything, and stability wise. Like I would much rather go, more reps on leg press than I would on back squat. Because again, on back squat, you have a lot more stability that you have to account for. Like you have to keep that core tight. Just you have everything. You got your shoulders back here. You got your arms. You got your lats nice and tight. You got your core, right? Your legs, your glutes, everything. Everything's pretty engaged. It's a compound move, right? So trying to get to failure there, the risks probably won't outweigh the benefits. You can definitely get hurt a lot easier on that than you would on like a machine, like a leg press, where stability, you don't have to worry about stability much. You can just like do as many as you can. And when you're done, the safeties are usually there. If you can't even press it back up, boom, that's fine. You can just roll up and, try to roll off the machine or something like that. But yeah, so again, it's going to depend. But yes, you can definitely grow at both. You do that for your own gain, but you try to stay under 10 to 12. You don't work out as much anymore, and you have a good base. You focus on diet. I do work out. I do lightweight, high reps. Yeah, like I said, you can. I never said you can't. I never said you can't. As long as the intensity and effort is there, yes, you can definitely grow. 10 to 12%. First off, are you a guy or girl? I have to ask, because Tay could be like a girl's name, like Taylor, but it could also be a guy's name too. So, because if you're a guy, then it's like, okay, a little more, 10 to 12, sure. But if you're a girl, that's that's not healthy. That's not healthy. Yes, you're a guy. Okay, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better about it. I'm very curious to see what you look like though, because how do you get your body fat percentage? Have you used like different sort of devices or anything like that? Do you do skin fold caliper? Like, how do you determine it? Because most of the time, body fat is very, a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm like, 15%, and I'm like, you're not 15%. That scale is wrong. That scale's wrong. You're not 15%. I mean, if I would trust my scale says I'm about 15 or 16%. Am I? No. I'm pretty sure I'm about like 21, maybe 22%, pushing 23. I'm somewhere in the low 20s. Okay, I'll take that. You said you've gone from both. You trust your trainer. Appreciate you. Okay. He said, how many rest days, ideally, a week should we take? 1 or 2? That's all going to be dependent on you, man. That's all going to be dependent on you. How well can you recover? How many days a week are you wanting to work out? What's your split? Can it fit in your schedule? Are you able to do that consistently? Like, do you need a little extra in the beginning when you're first starting? Do you need some extra rest days to compensate for the extra fatigue and soreness that you're going to feel? It depends. It depends. 6, 7, 8, 9. And 5. Okay. Oh, that sucks. You said push pull legs is your split. So do you do a push pull legs rest, push pull legs rest, or you just do push pull legs once a week, and then you do the same push pull legs next week, and then you have like 4 days off? Like which way do you do it? Oh, it's been a while since you've been here. You said, holy tan, have you been out running outside lately? I wish I'd been running. Bye guys, have a great day. I wish I'd been running. But no, I have been outside though. I have been outside. Usually after I'm done with the gym, around like 5, 6 p.m., I'm able to go for a nice little walk. So I'll be outside for like an hour. I'm probably average around an hour or so. So yeah, I get a little bit of sun in the evenings. Whew, never thought of doing bands on this. Man, he's a thick band. He's a thick band. It's rough. It's rough. Like I said, I was using 70, 75 pounds to do this, and using the band is harder than doing it with the weight. With the weight, I was able to do like 20 reps. With the band, I'm like barely making 15, and I'm like, oh shoot, my back's about to compensate with this. It's about to compensate. So once I start to feel it, I'll be like, nope, done. Last week we hit 14. This week we're hitting 15, which is nice, but I think I need to pause a little bit more. You're a band newbie. Bands are so versatile. You can use them for anything. It's great. They're great. You're doing 6 days a week rest, but I'm considering after another rest day after the first leg workout. Oh, so you could do like are you talking about like push pull legs rest and then push pull legs rest again? Like, is that what you're saying? I mean, if it works for you, if you're able to recover and it works fine, like, dude, go for it. Go for it. Again, it's going to be all dependent on you, man. Am I a music, audiobook, podcast, or silent walker? I am either music, well, all the above, all the above. So I'll start my walks with my Holy Bible app. I will have it read my plan to me, like the devotional and then like the scripture afterwards. And then sometimes I'll silence my phone, and then sometimes I will just put like some worship music in the background and just like very, very low volume. And I'll do like my prayer. So yes, silent, but at the same time, I'm still talking to God. And then after I do that, then usually the rest of the walk, I'll either like listen to some sort of podcast, or I guess it just depends. Sometimes I'll try to like post a video or something and like edit videos or something. Like I'll take like a video of me doing an exercise and be like, okay, I'm going to post that tonight or something like that. So I'll work on that. Yeah, it just depends. I'll do something. I'm not really like a silent walker, unless sometimes I really just need to sit and think and just be like, just quiet. Then sometimes I'll do that too. So all the above, I guess. Some different tests done. Okay, all right. Well, if that's what you like, if that's what you want, dude, go for it, man. What's up, Iris? Good morning. Let's see. Eating before a workout important, or would you suggest working out fasted? What are you trying to do? Are you trying to build muscle? Eat before a workout. Typically, it's a good idea to eat before a workout, typically, unless you absolutely, you work out super early in the morning and it's just like the thought of food just makes you like just nauseous or whatever, then trying to eat right after is going to be very beneficial. But most of the time, if you can have something a little beforehand, I would definitely recommend. But I mean, some people do like, fasted cardio. Is fasted cardio better than regular cardio? No, not necessarily. Our bodies are very smart. So while you're doing fasted cardio, yes, you may be, going through burning fat, right, throughout the day, that's going to slow down, and then you're going to utilize carbs more. And vice versa. If you eat beforehand, then you're going to utilize carbs more. And then, so your body's smart, whether you do it fasted or not, like doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If you're trying to lose weight, all that matters is the overall calorie deficit. So if intermittent fasting works for you and you have to get your workout in beforehand or something like that, then maybe if you can do it, if you don't feel dizzy, if you don't have any other symptoms, like, yeah, I guess go for it if it keeps you in that deficit. But again, too, it's going to be dependent on your goals. I would probably recommend eating beforehand, though. Yeah, you don't want to eat like right before. Yeah, exactly. If you're eating like, within like 30 minutes or something like that, something quick, quick digesting, maybe like a banana or something, maybe a little protein shake. If you have time to spare and to actually digest food, then you can actually have like an actual meal beforehand or something for sure. Which is why you'll eat if it's an afternoon or evening lift, but fasted if it's in the morning. Gotcha. And yeah, some people like, it just it's a trial and error for you. What works better for you? How do you feel when you have certain things? Like, how long do you have to wait before before, like, how long do you have to wait after you eat before you can work out, without feeling so crappy and nauseous and stuff, depending what your workout is too. Like, are you doing like strength training, or are you doing a HIIT workout? Are you doing something that's going to get your heart rate up and you're going to feel nauseous? And so many things are, it depends. Five. Okay. Done. Okay. Just in time. Whew. I have some extra time. Gonna get my rice, my chicken, or not my chicken, my turkey, my eggs, and some cheese. Set that out there. Try to eat what I can before my 10:30. Oh my goodness. Ow. Okay. No, Joe, this is the internet. Everything is black and white. No nuance or gray area. But officially become gym addicted. You're over here ghost lifts at work. What are you doing? Just some like ghost bicep curls or something like that? Your leggies are dead? You're welcome. You're welcome. Mine are too. After today, I'm not even after this quad. This quad. We didn't raid anyone yesterday because yesterday our internet was all jacked up. So, you're just doing some push downs, like casually flexing. What's my all-time least favorite exercise? What do I really dislike? Because I have some like love-hate, right? Where it's like I love Bulgarians, but I also hate them. So I don't necessarily hate them. But I don't know. What do I really not like? I hate setting up for hip thrust, but I love hip thrust. I guess very, very unpopular opinion. Back squats. I'll do belt squats. Belt squats felt fine, but back squats, not for me. Not for me. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being in here. I appreciate your support. We'll be here tomorrow. Well, actually, just kidding. May or may not be here tomorrow. We'll see. You'll find out whether I show up before 9 a.m. Central Standard Time or not. But anyway, if anything, maybe Saturday. If not, Monday it is. See you guys then. Have a great rest of your day.